Hey Michian, I'm Bo, and I'm talking to you about the chapter 1 of Freakonomics on the Ku Klux Klan and real estate agents. I told you that I was already gonna discuss about it and how much I disagreed with it, and yeah. So the first part of the chapter really went in depth about the history of the Klan itself. It went on to say how it was a secret organization. It attacked African Americans, it lynched them, and also pushed them away from voting booths. And later on in history, we discovered that they also attacked Jews and other minorities, and this organization was started by Confederate veterans. And so, though the group was proclaimed a terrorist group, it's still going on today. And it's interesting to see that it was really good in descriptive history, because I never knew this much about the Klan and how now today it's becoming a little bit of a rise and so much of our news. And I never considered the thought that they could be related to real estate agents, but well, this book surprised me. But anyways, so going on through, they use the Klan to also share about real estate agents. So with real estate agents, when people welcome them in, or when they are welcomed into a home, the seller of the house wants to sell it very quickly. And so the real estate agent tries to sell, not just for the seller to gain money, but to them to gain money also. So to the buyer, they will use any words that they can. You know, they'll use the words fantastic, they'll use the words stupendous, they'll use the words this is great, this is a great market where children are, and etc. But the chapter is saying it very differently. What the chapter goes on to say is, the chapter goes on to say how these words are not used in that way of just common words, but they're actually secret codes. And how they related that back to the Ku Klux Klan is that there was this man named Kennedy who found out he was trying to debunk the Ku Klux Klan, and so what he did was he found out all about their secret codes and all about their dirty little secrets and handshakes and whatnot to get closer and closer into the Klan. Well, so the authors write about how the real estate agents use descriptive words to relay messages and other understandings about the house, the people, or anything else really. So for instance, the author put the words fantastic, spacious, it's maple, it's charming, a great neighborhood, a lot of these words as to explain in a different way. So I disagree with it, because I was watching a video because I wanted to get more information about this. Is that really true? But this one real estate agent who actually read the book, he's retired, he's on YouTube, but I was looking at his video and he was saying that he disagrees with it because they don't use those words as special codes or real estate codes or anything, but these words are what he called puffer words, or buffer words. So buffer words are to make basically a bad situation into a better one. So for instance, if a house is not looking so well, you wouldn't say the words, oh, it's a little bit of fixer-upper. Or if a house is, has a great bit of land, but the house is not so good, the real estate agents could, use the land to the advantage and say, this land is fantastic. Sure, the house it's there, but the land, how great and fantastic it is. And they would use these words to puffer and to build up more of an argument of why the buyer wants the house. And so I agree more with that because it seems more practical, and I honestly do not see real estate agents doing these kind of things. I don't know, I can't see them using secret code words in a huge organization, because there's so much competition in real estate itself that I'm sure they would not use these words. Again, it was a really good chapter, but I had to disagree with what they were saying. The rest of the other 3 chapters were great. I enjoyed it very well. And yeah, I'll see you in class tomorrow. Thanks.